Welcome to Tapping for Overwhelm. How to calm your nervous system with EFT. Today's session is a guided tapping experience. Sometimes I get into theory, sometimes I get into philosophy because those things can be really helpful, really empowering. But today's video is for you if you are feeling overwhelmed and you need support right now. Okay, so we're going to dive right in. 3 things I want to cover first. 1, if you feel overwhelmed, it is super normal. You are totally normal. Nothing is wrong or bad about you. It's just a sign that you're overloaded. 2, when we're overwhelmed, when we're overloaded, it does this terrible thing of disconnecting us from the resources that are available to us, whether that's inner resources or outer resources. And the really cool thing about tapping or doing some kind of nervous system regulating process like this is that even if we only bring down the intensity of the overwhelm a little bit, that shift opens up and kind of unlocks access to those resources. And so we can just gain so much momentum from even just creating a little bit of relief. It opens the door to even more resources, even more relief, and it's a really positive snowball effect. Number 3, if you don't know how to tap already, this is your time to learn. So I've linked below in the video's description a really great tutorial I made for how to tap. And what's especially great about that video in this moment, if you really need support around overwhelm, is that I've designed that video to teach you how to tap while simultaneously giving you an experience with the tapping. So you will be able to learn how to tap and create a little bit of shift and relief around whatever you're experiencing right now. And if after doing that, you're like, that was great, I'd like even more support, I'd like even more specific tapping on overwhelm, come on back and finish watching this video with me, okay? Now, if you already know how to tap, you can just keep watching. Let's do this. So I'm assuming that you're here because you are in it. You are feeling overwhelmed right now. Too much is going on, or it at least feels like too much is going on. So we're going to dive right into the tapping. We're not even going to worry about rating it. We're just going to start tapping on the side of the hand right from the get-go. Because right away, tapping on these points helps to send a calming signal to your body. And sometimes we need to calm down just a little bit, even to be able to check in with ourselves. So anytime you're experiencing an intense emotion in the moment, anger, fear, overwhelm, just tap right there. At the end of the video, I'll show you some bonus kind of sleuth tapping points that you can use if you're out in public. But for now, just tap on the side of the hand. You can switch sides and breathe. And I want you to ask yourself, how do I know that I feel overwhelmed right now? How do I know that I feel overwhelmed right now? You might notice certain sensations in your body, certain emotions, certain qualities of your thoughts or thinking. You also might notice it in your breath. Each of us has a unique signature of what a feeling is like for us. So I might be using the word overwhelm. Yeah, overwhelm, overwhelm, overwhelm. But my experience of it could be very different from yours. So asking, how do I know that I feel this way, not only helps you to tune into what you are feeling right now, but it also helps to get even more specific and unique, because how you feel right now when you're overwhelmed might be different than the next time. We're going to tap through the points now. Eyebrow. And just breathe here. Side of the eye. Notice where you feel the overwhelm in your body. It might feel like it's getting more intense under the eye, and that's okay. we're just looking for movement right now. Tapping under the nose. Let your breath be a source of support. Tapping under the mouth. Feel your body in the room, right? Your butt in the chair, your feet on the ground. Tapping on the collarbone. I'm here with you. You're okay. And under the arm. Top of the head. Very good. We're going to keep tapping. Don't worry about the side of the hand. We'll just go right back to the eyebrow point. And this time, repeat after me, either in your mind or out loud. All this overwhelm. Side of the eye. It's safe for me to notice it right now. Under the eye. I acknowledge this overwhelm. Under the nose. Wherever it comes from. Under the mouth. Whatever it has to do with. Collarbone. Whatever it reminds me of. Under the arm. It's safe for me to notice this overwhelm. Top of the head. And it's safe for me to relax a little bit more right now. Back to the eyebrow. All this overwhelm. Side of the eye. Wherever it's coming from. Under the eye. Even the ways it might be trying to help me. Under the nose. I acknowledge this feeling. Under the mouth. And I'm open to letting it go. Collarbone. Even just a little bit of relief is great. Under the arm, it's safe for me to let go of this overwhelm. Top of the head. I choose to breathe and be here now. And you can stop tapping and take a breath, closing your eyes. Notice how you feel now. How do you know that you feel differently? How do you know that something has shifted? Notice those 4 different aspects that I talk about with the system. There's your thoughts, your feelings, your body sensations, and your breath. If you feel like things have just started to move a little bit, right? You're getting some movement. Jump back to the start of that tapping and do it again. If things are feeling more intense, sometimes that happens. Sometimes as we tap, things kind of ramp up because they're starting to move through. We'll feel them more as they're on their way out. So it's a good sign. It just means that you might need a little bit more tapping. But it's okay to take this break right now. Check in with your space. You're okay. You don't have to get it all the way down to a 0 in one go. And if it feels a little bit better, that's what we're working towards, right? That's the goal here. And notice whatever's going on for you right now. And we'll do one more round just to help invite in a bit more ease and a bit more self-trust. Okay? And then I'll show you those sleuth tapping points, okay? So, Tapping on the eyebrow point. No need to repeat after me. We're just going to visualize a bit here. So as you tap on the eyebrow point, imagine that there's this beautiful beam of light shining down from the sky, and it's landing on you like water from a waterfall, but it's liquid light. Tapping on the side of the eye, notice how this liquid light is very soothing. It's warm, it's calm, it's rejuvenating. And it flows over your body and it soaks into your body. Tapping under the eye. This liquid light calming your system, sending a signal to every cell in your body. Tapping under the nose. This message it's sending is that you are safe. Right here, right now, you are safe. And under the mouth, this signal that you have time to breathe right now, to relax right now. Tapping on the collarbone point, feeling this liquid light pouring over your body, soaking into every cell. It saturates your body so completely that your bones start to glow. Your skin starts to glow, your hair, your eyes. Feel that now. And tapping under the arm. Imagining this light, feeling this message of safety, of peace. Breathing gently. And tapping on the top of the head, right where all that light, all that liquid light is pouring down on you. Let yourself fill up on this feeling of ease, of reassurance, of peace. And you can always come back to this place. You can stop tapping, keeping your eyes closed. Rest your hands on your body somewhere. Imagine this feeling and this light expanding out into the rest of your day. Whatever the day may hold, imagine this light of peace, safety, resilience going ahead of you. Paving the way for you. And you can always come back to this. You can gently open your eyes when you're ready. Very good. If you have any questions about that process, that experience, you are welcome to share them in the comments below or reach out to me directly through my website. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel really calm. That was really nice. My voice even sounds a little deeper to me. Before I let you go, I want to share these super sleuth tapping points that are handy, which is such a pun because they're on the fingers. So it's your hand has tapping points on it. And the way I want you to think about it is if you were holding a glass. Do I have one handy? I don't. If you're holding a glass, right? The side of your fingers that are pointing up in this position, right? That is where these points are. So your thumb, the tapping point is here on the inside edge of your thumb. It's right next to where the nail is. So you tap on that point and then you bring out your other fingers so that side that's pointing up when you're holding the glass, there we are, the finger point. And then you just go down each point. What's great about these, I know I'm doing it very obviously right now, but what's great about these points is that you can do them It just kind of looks like you're fidgeting. You can just do them really calmly. The other way to do this, that's even more subtle, is, and it's one of my favorite things to do, especially as I'm falling asleep, is you can wrap your fingers around each finger and just hold it there for a bit, right? Because I'm making contact with that point, but I'm also making contact with the whole finger. There's just something really nice about that. We have a lot of meridian lines that go through our palms, and this can just be really soothing. And it looks pretty innocuous, pretty mellow. You can also just hold just the points, right? Just at the ends of the fingertips. Wonderful. So now you have a way to tap that is super sleuth out in the world and doesn't require you to touch your face, which, I don't know, can sometimes be weird, especially if you haven't washed your hands or something. And you also got to tap on Overwhelm. So what I'd like to leave you with is that you can come back to all of this anytime you need to. And whatever's going on for you now, after you had that experience, you're doing a great job. Just by connecting more with yourself, by strengthening this connection with yourself, with your system, body, feelings, mind, breath, you're strengthening your resourcefulness. And you're also becoming like a good friend to yourself. That's how I like to think of all this, right? Being a good friend to yourself. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, take it as a cue. My friend needs help. I'm going to go help my friend. And do whatever is supportive, right? Just to create a little more space, a little more ease. Coming back to that feeling of the light or the tapping that you know how to do now. Well done. I'm here if you ever have any questions. If you think somebody could benefit from this content, please share it with them. That's how this channel gets to more people who need it. So you can like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be back soon. I'd love to hear what this was like for you. Thank you.